to the front. Oh, beautiful pass. Look at the rear, as you can see. Pascal Wehrlein correct.
My name is Susie Wolff, and I'm the CEO of Rocket Venturi Racing. I've been in motorsport nearly my whole life. I started racing when I was only 8. We're making it easier for the next generation. We're creating opportunity, and I would have loved to have had something like this when I was racing. And really looked for a new challenge and decided to enter the world of motorsport management, and the perfect opportunity arose with Rocket Venturi Racing with Gildo Pastor, and this is now my 4th season in Formula E. Obviously, when I joined the team, I was team principal, and that was a huge responsibility because the team wasn't racing at the front of the grid, but I could see so much potential. I always knew it was going to take time. 3 years was my time frame for turning the team around, and obviously last year we finished vice world champion with Mortara in the car, so that was a great achievement. But there's been so much that I've learned along the way and along the journey. And it was really about building the team on year, just improving in all the areas that we could. We got some great partners on board. We ended up with a fantastic driver lineup. And for me, it was just every step of the way, always looking at how we could become better. And even now, it's an endless quest for improvement and marginal gains. Of course, it's easy in racing because you see the results getting better. So you know that you're on the right path because ultimately the timesheets and the result sheets tell you if you're doing a good job or not. But for me, it was also important to create a team that had not just the right energy, but a sense of purpose for going racing. At Formula E, we go racing not just to create entertainment, but to showcase the electrical revolution that's going on in the automotive industry. We stood for the right things, that we promoted our core values, and it's really about going racing with purpose. And I think at the core is obviously the success on track. We're promoting diversity, we're promoting sustainability, and it's how we use that platform and what we choose to talk about.
And he's managed to save it, saving a season for
I've said this many times, it's no secret, I was one of the cynics initially. Electric racing cars in city centres, I thought that's not going to function. How wrong was I? I think in the end, Formula E has created a platform that has, over a short space of time, had a huge rate of development. And at the heart of that is the fact that we're going through a revolution in the automotive industry. We're moving towards electrification, and Formula E is showcasing how quickly we can develop in that direction. We're coming into city centres and we're showing people the technology that we hope will be mainstream in just a few years' time. It's integral for us to have partners with shared values. I'll always be incredibly grateful to the team at Hewlett-Packard Enterprise because they were one of the first partners that joined at Venturi when I took over the helm as team principal. We weren't a team that were fighting for race victories at the front. We were a team that very much needed to find performance, but we had a strong core. The HPE team saw the potential in us, and they were part of that journey. I would say what I value as a leader is authenticity. I try to bring my best self to the job every day, but I am myself. I don't try to be something I'm not. I have my own style of management. It's very much getting the best people around me, empowering them, bringing in a very clear structure so everybody knows what they're responsible for, making sure that we have open communication between each other, that we are talking, that we're being honest, that we're not having the issue of blaming when situations go wrong. The brutality of sport means there is only ever one winner. At the end of every race day, there's only one winner and everybody wants to win. So how do we cope with failure? How do we make sure we keep our heads up high, we learn from the disappointments and we come back stronger?
Very happy, but this race was amazing.
I try to set a good example in how I go about leading the team. We all have a clear goal, we all have each other's backs, and we love what we do. I'm a mother. I definitely want to leave the world in a great place for my son, and that's our responsibility, and we need to take responsibility for that. What I think is the a leader of the team and someone who's very passionate about diversity, I can't talk about diversity and then lead a team which is not diverse. I am judged on the performance of the team. I'm not judged on how diverse my team is. I'm judged on how successful my team is. So it was creating a diverse team that was also achieving. And I think that was the most important factor. I have a lot of advice for the next generation, because in my whole career I've been seen as a trailblazer simply because I've followed my path and my passion. But there's so many opportunities within motorsport. If you're passionate about finding a career in motorsport, define what area of motorsport it is you want to work in. Reach out to as many teams and as many people in the sport. Get advice, look for the opportunities, look for the platforms that are offering advice and help. There is the opportunity out there. This is not a man's world anymore. And the most important is go for it. Simply go for it, because it's not until you try that you can make it happen. I hope that we drive the change by leading by example. We have a fantastic platform where we can go racing, and I love racing. That's at the core of who I am. I'm hugely competitive. I love the adrenaline, I love the speed, and that's something which is hugely important for me, because I've been racing so much of my life, but now it feels like I'm really going racing with a purpose.